Which shelf is your taking?
Second from the bottom. If you can find room, probably pop the cookie tray and the rest of the dough in the fridge somewhere. Got a raw egg in it. Clean that out. Probably a bad idea.
How now, brown cow?
Probably.
She's doing a lot better now.
Let me see if there's room in the fridge for the bowl.
Don't break it, man.
You make sure you can on someone else.
Now, when you say it's hard to understand, is it like choppy, echoey? What is it? So you can't hear anybody? Even the word understand was like the only word you understood. Okay.
Because no one's talking.
Well, no. It's just when I was testing it out. See. It's kind of an echo.
Yeah.
Probably another 5 minutes on that side then.
Michael, just
No, I'm just saying, you know, as far as room, the cords and cables and all that fun jazz.
We want to actually take Lindsay up on her offer of turning her garage into like a studio.
Yeah. Yeah.
He does look really good on that video.
That is a different camera, right?
No, it's the same one. I just didn't put it on
You
the
just
same.
put the extender up.
Yeah. It really doesn't make much of a difference. Do you know that the cooking time for steak is different than the vegetables?
I am aware of that, yes. That's why these vegetables end up getting a little crispier.
When Zoe was trying to figure out time on cooking and stuff, the actual cooking time was like 2 to 3 minutes different from the vegetables being cooked with the meat than without. So it was like, take it off. Plus, the staff didn't have to take as long. Also, that was another time compression there, where they didn't have to do vegetable, meat, vegetable, meat, vegetable, meat. They can just go meat, 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 and they can make about 4 or 5 times as much kebabs. And if they wanted vegetables, guess what? They would have a separate kebab for vegetables.
I learned something today.
Yeah. Now if
Did you know that shingles get really slippery when it's raining?
Yeah.
and that's why you fall off.
Well, I didn't. Other guy did, but in my defense, he was kind of an idiot, and he totally deserved it.
Just a quick question though, did he land on the grass or did he land on someone's car when he fell off?
I wasn't really paying attention. I mean, the plane was coming back around for a second pass, so I was occupied.
Hey, you guys don't have a Keurig, do you?
We have a Keurig type thingy.
Does it take Keurig cups?
I don't know. I've never used it.
I believe it does because they have
The reason I'm asking is because
one that's very similar size.
the other reason I'm asking is because I got something that somebody wants to try. Death Wish coffee.
I don't know what that is.
Well,
Just lots of
Is that coffee made from sewer water?
no, it's coffee made out of like Arabia beans instead of the normal like South American beans. So it has higher caffeine content, usually about 2 times higher or more. Anybody want to volunteer?
I'm not a big coffee guy.
Yeah, me either.
Tastes
I
like-
got it for work because I was going to see how everybody acts at work with it.
I don't have a Keurig though.
It tastes like burned water.
And then you have to add a lot of sugar.
Yeah, it's a
Depends on
it's
how you
Turkish
make it.
coffee. Yeah. There might be a few of these things that are literally just meat.
How do you plan on making?
All.
Mm.
Although the reality, my end was doing 2 rounds, and then we might just eat with that eggs.
Lindsay said she wants to try the coffee.
Well, guess you should have come then, Lindsay.
Yeah, Lindsay.
Hint, hint, hint.
That'd be awesome to be like, just leave it out and, well, I can't leave it out because it's labeled. Because I left out
Yeah,
putting hot sauce at work.
Yeah.
Switch the labels, man.
Well, no, because it's on the little cup, that's why.
And just print out your own label and put it over that then.
But I did something similar with hot sauce at work, and I had Dave's Insanity sauce, 75,000 Scoville, and crazy thing is that it's half gone now.
Well, better yet, get one of those little turkey baster injector things and just inject it into the coffee.
Impregnate the coffee.
Your timer.
I know. I'm just gonna show this last.
Hey, your timer.
There. Mike already said it. Don't steal his thunder. Mike, are you gonna take a line down? He's trying
No.
to steal your mojo, man.
Don't care.
Fight! 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 Neither of you's gonna rumble?
No.
I'll hug him. That's it.
Please don't.
What, you don't want my hugs?
No.
Yeah, we want to get that erotica crowd going on, so maybe.
No.
Give Lindsay a show.
Ew.
You hear that, Lindsay? We're thinking of you.
We know you're into some weird stuff.
Okay, here we go. Oh, yeah, that is good.
Now those need to cool.
Now I need to turn it over so the other side can cook.
Yeah.
It's like your last girlfriend. Dun, dun.
I didn't get into cannibalism until after I dated her, so
No.
shows you what you know, man.
Hot stuff. I was about to say, you have another grill, just put it on top and then flip both,
No, I'm out of trays.
Oh.
Apparently, I'm the only person in the house who actually has a cooling rack. So.
You guys have any bottled water or anything?
I mean, it's the propel stuff, but it's
Flavor
yeah.
of what? Water. Oh God, chemical watermelon is like the grossest thing in the world, dude.
It's not that bad. Or there's two other flavors: a berry, and then there's a.
Have you tried my super water? This water's been chemically treated to be as healthy as possible.
Chemicals, man. They'll fuck you up.
Is it mixed or?
One section right here is the.
That's what I was asking. Is it mixed?
Which one do you want? The grape, or I mean the berry, or the?
Let's try the berry. Very good. Ooh, who's lines?
I don't know.
Jesus.
It's a Jesus line.
Alright, let's put you in for another 7 minutes. That should get you nice and cooked. You are good for now. Where can I build more? I'll just-
I was able like a week after I cussed him out.
He definitely was hit by a truck though.
Okay, could have been him.
Yo.
Dang, beer and cheese.
What is it?
Oh, did you go to any of the Dungeons of the Gathering openings?
The pre-releases.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the Friday Magic that I went to last night definitely saw a couple different decks. Cause I tried my version of Ghoul, but I need to go back to how I was doing it before Radical Legions actually came out of it, just with a few modifications. Because Sarkhan's Unsealing and using lots of big high power creatures. Because then that way I have Sarkhan's Unsealing. It's like that's a kill spell whenever I cast a creature, for the most part. And the fact that Sarkhan's Unsealing not non-legendary enchantment, because creature with a power 4, 5, or 6, I deal 4 damage to either player, planeswalker, or one of the creature
Which
damage.
one?
Watch out.
I know that black card where if a creature dies, or either your opponent takes a point of damage. It was like I was playing against it, and it was one of the new cards, and it was like it's like whittle.
It's though I mean besides the one Radical Legions, there's been other ones. There's another one that came out in M19, uncommon, Poison Tipped Archer. Whenever any other creature dies, each opponent loses 1 life. Whenever another creature other than the Poison Tipped Archer dies.
Right.
And so the fact that he's a 2/3 Death Touch Reach, and so I'm probably going to be trying to do like Abzan tokens and then like do a Caius Wrath. Okay, wipe the board. Okay, I have 2 Poison Tipped Archers, so you die.
because they were playing. It was green and black.
Pair with a card that gives them flash, and that's a killer combo there, man.
In black, and yeah, Golgari, and that is okay. But one guy I was playing against last night normally uses Golgari, but he changed around a little bit to use for blue, mainly for
Hostage Taker and Hydroid Krasis.
Yeah, looks like they're just running, but.
What's up? Hello. Nothing wrong with that, nothing but meat. Some places got to pay extra for that.
So, where did you get the meat?
Discount section at Kroger.
Last day?
Actually, day before yesterday, but yeah.
Excuse me.
Excuse you, sir. How dare you? Remember this guy?
Y'all playing
Nothing yet.
Dungeons and Dragons.
They're supposed to be, but or two group members that they didn't say till the last minute that yeah they weren't gonna.
I mean, we can continue our one-off campaign
When I play, we always
stuff.
have
That's what it's
someone
designed for.
We're all on Skype though, because one of them lives in Louisiana, one of them lives in Pittsburgh, so.
Nice. I already have this whole idea for your character for that ring.
Did you plan the ring ahead of time before you announced my character?
Nope.
Or that was just the thing that was already in there?
Yeah, well, I had to give you something, so I was like, it gives him something.
It's a ring.
Well, it turns him into a human.
Yeah, I know.
But the thing is,
So we're in racial supremacy.
yeah, but the thing is that if he doesn't, like, remove the curse within a year, he's going to be a human forever.
And that's what I was also wondering. Is there kind of a downside to that?
Well, that's the
him,
thing.
yeah.
You know, it's
Like
like
his character, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a goblin, man. I'd be a cowardly son of a bitch, but I'm still a goblin. Loud and proud. I'm here. Give me your stuff or I'll stab you. Get used to it.
and even if you don't want to finish it, the whole quest thing, I already had a contingency for that. Hey, but you should be happy, Michael. You have a magical weapon.
Yeah. That just
Well,
that's
yeah,
what it's been too.
but that's,
Damage of its own.
well, I mean, it's a magical weapon, but it
Right.
doesn't
Rust
deal any
or-
bonuses.
yeah.
But hey, you
Doesn't
can hit-
rust or
doesn't rust, but it can hit magical creatures.
right. Just doesn't give any bonuses.
Right.
Yay,
Yeah.
smack a rat.
Hey,
Well-
at least you shouldn't have to worry about it being like eaten by a or
Rust
dissolved
monster,
by a rust
yeah.
monster or metallic ooze. And,
Think of it this way: it's not so overpowered to unbalance the game at low level
Right.
by somebody. Hey, you find a +1 sword. You know,
Right.
I know there are versions of the sword that level up with you do. I can't remember what they're called.
oh, they're sentient
Oracle?
swords.
no, like soul infused weapon or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But you don't really actually see those actually in D&D.
Yeah, not anymore. At least I think they were big back in 2nd edition.
Seconds 2E, yeah. I mean, not
Because they were called-
2.5.
yeah, they were intelligent weapons.
Yeah.
They leveled up because
They-
they leached some of your XP.
Right, they do. There is one, I was looking at Curse of Strahd, there is one in there. I mean, it's.
Yeah,
because
so-
it's.
So
Yeah,
actually,
what it is.
remember back from it was, I think 3rd or 4th edition, like the samurai class had the ability to do the soul forge.
Right.
No, I think
But
that's,
it's
that's
also like-
something in. Oh god, what's it called?
Also, like the fact that the spirit actually had to be willingly forged into the weapon was a caveat.
Well,
for that.
technically, the Hexblade is similar, but it's the character's latent ability to do it, not the weapon itself.
I don't know. There's this very similar ability in Eldritch Knight.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
First,
We got us some food.
Those do look done. Look very done.
Here we go. Help yourselves, folks. Careful, these sticks are hot.
Do you have a serving?
you know, anything.
But they-
Yeah, I would
wait,
put it
plenty
on
of plates.
something.
Yeah, hold on. Let me grab a pair of tongs.
Yeah, put it on.
Just put it on one plate when you get to it.
Yeah. That's what I'm doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm your game master. I'm telling you what to do. Yeah.
I am the game master, sir. You are the temporary game master.
Did you say game master? I swear you said game master.
I think so.
Who says I can't be both? Don't pigeonhole me. At least not until I pigeonhole you.
Ha ha.
Yes, viewers, that is the kind of humor you can expect from this outfit.
What do you think?
Oh, those good.
I would say let them rest for about a few days.
Yeah,
Probably,
yeah, good a minute or two.
Yeah.
let's orient it back here.
Shake it
At least
for
good
me,
base.
baby.
We'll wait for these before we can get the second set. If he's good.
What's that?
If he's gonna already be cooking the second set.
Right.
It's Micah.
These might be cooled off by the time those are done.
They'll be gone by the time those are done, man.
Right, I know.
Let's eat them.
You gotta let them cool for a little bit.
Yeah, that's it. At work, I'm really
Whoa.
getting pissed
That's
off at
okay.
the system we're having to use.
How long of those cookies got big for?
I'd say size we're probably gonna bake it for like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Because even though the sheet it says 10 to 12, but because of how big they are,
Can you fit them all on there? You'll try. Yeah.
There we go. You doubt me. How dare you?
Hey, never know. That's what I am. I'm a heathen. Definitely. Nothing wrong with it. The only God I believe in is myself.
Not even Dwayne The Rock Johnson? Because let's face it, if any mortal is going to achieve godhood, it's probably him.
I would put my bets more on Jason Momoa.
Yeah, I can see him being like a sort of demigod figure, but in a fight between Dwayne Johnson and Jason Momoa, I'm putting my bets on The Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say that too.
You gotta remember, The Rock actually
Has fighting experience.
well,
I would say Jason Momoa
choreographed
has
fighting experience.
Jason Momoa
Yeah.
also has fighting experience. He's like a martial arts dude.
Yeah, and his is more
Practical, probably.
his is more practical. The Rock's is, like you say, choreographed.
And The Rock still has got far more charisma than Jason Momoa.
True. I would probably place some bets on Vin Diesel though.
No.
Yeah, Vin Diesel's past his prime.
That is true.
Maybe back in the early '90s, or back when that after the first Riddick came
First
out.
Fast and Furious.
Yeah, I'm thinking Pitch Black.
That's great.
Yeah, and then they. What I do kind of like the second movie, I feel it's been
Oh, the
ruined.
second was great.
Yeah, it was a good movie. It just wasn't a good Riddick movie. It was an amazing fantasy movie.
yes.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean,
Necromancers. Oh,
Good
God.
God, dude. I mean,
Those Necromancers just.
They were called Necromorphs. They had a different name.
necromongers.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I couldn't remember.
Yeah. Also, I really like the Lord Marshall's
Yeah.
ability there.
Dude,
That was
my
a
favorite
really
thing-
cool ability.
My favorite thing was the ships. The
How they were
ships.
organic looking.
No, not even that. I just love how they basically just impaled into a planet.
Oh yeah, that's some symbolism there, man.
Yeah.
And just like, then the entire city just came out and took everything over.
Or and not just that, just the whole look and or feel of the whole
The
empire.
armor they had on.
Yes. They could have done a lot more with them.
Yeah.
Like expanded on them more.
Yeah, but the thing is you really look what they were doing and saying, they did not have an empire.
No.
They were literally
It's just a colony ship.
not even a
Oh, they were crusade. They
Yeah.
were legit crusade.
Yeah, that's
Put
what
as much people on there as possible and get to the other world, with all
and siphon the life off that.
Oh. That's some good marinade. Wasn't sure about the mustard, but yeah, that works.
I'm not a big fan of mushrooms.
The marinade got like a tablespoon of mustard in there.
Not bad. Oh, napkins.
Thank you, man. Bon appetit.
Not bad.
In somebody's line. If they say something, I'll buy them some more.
They've been there for like a month.
Huh.
And that's why sailors used them.
Oh, good. Potatoes came out great.
They did.
That's always the one I worry about cooking all the way through is the potatoes.
Really?
Yeah. Sometimes you do too little, they'll come out crunchy, but no. This time I got them just right. Like, still firm, but not squishy, but not actually crunchy.
Nothing wrong with crunchy tomatoes. I mean, potatoes.
Hey, if your tomatoes are crunchy,
You know.
yeah. No, I did, but yeah.
So, shall we do the one-off then?
Yeah.
Just continue on?
Sure thing, yeah.
Okay.
I won't say it. Say machine.
Yeah, give us a little.
Yeah, just make like a quick one off. What time is it actually?
8.
Yeah, it's really 8. So, but we'll, considering like how late we sometimes start.
That's true.
I got another game at 11 is the thing, yeah.
Where?
Online.
Hmm. Cutting yourself thin, man.
Well, with only 3 party members.
Yeah, let's go in, kill some goblins, get out.
Oh, did you change your guys' levels to level 2?
Mm-hmm.
I actually still gotta update mine because I'm busy this week, and Zach, I'd given the sheet back to Zach at the end.
I forgot to do that, yeah.
That sucks. Said you had to work. More overtime?
But yeah, let's see. Pay raise will actually come into effect on like the 17th.
How much did you get? 3%?
Let's see. Actually, I got a little more than actually 10%. Considering during my last raise had been more than a year and a half ago.
Yeah. Or you mean hourly still or salary?
Salary.
That they fucked you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because they probably ran the numbers,
Not
and the general rule of thumb I think is your base salary times 1.5, and then if it's I think it was like add another 20 hours, whichever is more. Basically, they give you salary because they're going to save money.
Right.
And well, they've already told my direct boss that yes, me being on salary, yes, I definitely know there are going to be times where, like maybe like once a month, where I'll be working like 3 or 4 extra hours coming on like a Saturday or something. But if it starts being so frequent where I have to come and do that, it's like going, no, this dog gonna run away. I literally told that to my boss's face.
This dog gonna run away?
If you work this dog too hard.
Is that word for word?
So you got bumped up to what, 40K then, huh?
From 34 or 5.
The warranty definitely still have.
Yeah, so I'll be seeing how it is like the next month or two and whatnot, and then it's like, yes, it. I might end up going on his face going, yeah, you definitely screwed me on this, and it's like, yes, change over some of my job duties and whatnot, this, but with also a part of the hassle I'm having right now is like I said, system and update they did to the system, not to mention my company being the guinea pig for the system.
Oh, okay.
And we've been using the system for, I'd say, a little more than a year and a half. But it's like
What what program?
Santa Cruz.
Never heard of it. Accounting?
No. There's quite a few different modules to it. Because I mean, for our company right now, we do kind of everything. We do the reservations and whatnot, all the other stuff, but I don't think it was ever meant to.
Do that stuff.
No, for the number of trips and other stuff that we're putting through it, because, and the one guy who has the keys to the kingdom and is the one who I think, not only does he have the highest level of privileges and whatnot for, but I think he was one of the guys who helped kind of build that system. But it's like, yeah, it's because even now there's still problems and whatnot, and it's like when it creates some of the runs for like the shuttle stuff and whatnot, we should be able to have it set at a certain rate for or a certain price level for some of the shuttle stuff. That way, I don't have to go in there and spend hours and hours rechanging to the correct stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then it's like,
What's the purpose if you're spending more time fixing it than using it?
and this has been going on. I mean, some of the other ones I can kind of fill in the blank, so to speak, because 3 days after that weekend, we get paid by the company for, and that happens on like one of the things for a shuttle contract. I'm be delayed on a couple sending out the invoices for some of your stuff, like for Southwest Airlines, because if I can't get in there and correct some of the stuff that has like at 0 for the segment value, but I need to, and when I try and change number and it doesn't filter through, you know what I mean? Well, and it's.
Yeah, we're converting over from manual to crunch time. And we could literally import everybody, but the administrator said, fuck no. He really did. Because it's like, the reason you want to convert to crunch time is because Menulink is getting bogged down, slow, it has errors exporting to another program, and you guys just think a new program will fix it. No, it's all this way because all the crap you've done to it inside of it, and how many people you go through. Because it's retail and it's food retail, so it's like we have I think 150, 160% turnover rate in a year.
Oh my god!
What the shit?
No, that's normal. That's normal in the industry. Because you
Okay.
gotta remember, hosts, cashiers,
Oh, you're
cooks.
talking about the restaurant at
Yeah.
the retail level. Okay. I think you're talking about call center. I'm like, what?
No.
Yeah,
So-
retail level, yeah.
I'm talking about an entire company. So he was telling them, if you want to do it right, we're going to have to start from fresh. You
Right.
can't export because you're just going to bring everything over. That was causing problems. And they're like, whatever, just do it. So he was there for 2 days entering in everything by hand to make sure it was in right. And he's the only person in that department.
Oh my
He's his own department.
He is either an idiot or a very brave soul. Possibly both.
He gets paid $90K.
Oh,
He's a brave soul.
And a part owner of Pasta Mazda.
Wait, really?
Yep,
Huh.
you know it.
Yeah.
They have a crappy location and they're still making money. And
They're really making money? Okay, the one I know of.
there's only one.
Yeah, Cooper and Park Road.
That's it.
I never see anybody in there.
They make money.
Are they backed by the mob?
Yeah, they have to be if they're making money.
Is this like Tinseltown Mall where they somehow stay open for years?
No,
Despite no one ever going
No,
in there?
because they pick the cheapest thing they can sell at the highest margin. Pasta.
Yeah.
So he was saying that they'll buy a 20-pound bag of pasta for like, in bulk, about $20, $30.
Right.
So then they turn around and make food out of that, and that 20-pound bag, they're going to sell for pretty much about $100 just for the pasta.
They still have to have someone in there to sell it to eventually.
They do.
And I never see anybody in there.
He says at lunchtime, you get a lot of people coming in really quick, and then it disappear.
Yeah, they get lunch rush.
Yeah, if he's making money, I guess he knows what he's talking about.
They're about to open
so
up
they
a
make what, like
second
$4,000
location.
in like an hour or something.
Right, right. Every day.
Well,
And
when they first opened up, they had like 20 employees, but now that everybody knows what to do, how to do it, it's down to I think 7, something like there.
Yeah.
Employees.
I still remember back in junior high school, they had a thing where the AD honor roll students would get the A honor roll students would get to go to CC's for lunch once
Yeah,
6
because
weeks.
it's right across the street.
Oh, that was another thing. I never understood how CC's made money.
Because you
But now I know.
Arlington High,
When I
right?
was, junior high school was Bailey's, yeah.
Okay.
And not Misa Pizza, but Cece's Pizza. And at the time, it was one 3 blocks down the street on Bowen.
Right.
Yeah, and we'd go down there, and I just remember seeing at the end of the day, as we were leaving, the manager just counting out the stack of $20 bills, literally a foot tall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do love these. Who was the was it? Who I was talking to someone last week about the CC Pizza, and they were talking about the apple cake. Or,
Yeah, I think we were. Yeah.
Yeah, I was at a CC's Pizza over in Carrollton yesterday. They had the apple pizza there.
I haven't been to CC's in like years.
I love CC's, man.
I mean, I do too. I just never been in years.
It's still one of the few places you can go in there and get a meal for less than $10, right?
$5.
no, not if you get the drink. And it's like $7.50 or so.
Right.
But still, when
Yeah, it's an all you can eat thing. So
And their salads are freaking way to go.
Well, I remember
Dean, right in the eye.
Their salad stuff is freaking awesome.
because I remember
Their plate's right
Chipotle.
Their serving plate.
I gotta turn it over.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought you
yeah,
already
you were right. We got through it.
I didn't know you turned them over yet. Sorry.
No, what was I saying?
10 minutes on the
Chipotle.
first side, 7 on the second.
Right.
They used to be a great place to get cheap food. It's getting to the point now where Chipotle,
Oh yeah.
because now you're spending almost $10 at lunch.
Yeah.
It's like it depends on the location. If you get steak and a drink, it's going to hit almost at like 9 something.
See.
So what I'm here, lady, is that Wendy's $4 menu.
Yep. The deli where
Yeah,
I
but
work,
Chipotle fills you up.
I hate Chipotle.
Chipotle fills me up for the day.
Yeah.
I eat that and like when I come if I eat that for lunch, it's like I come home and after work it's like
8 or 9 o'clock before you even think about eating.
I'll just have an apple. Maybe a granola bar. But yeah.
Of course, have you guys actually ever gotten kicked out of the CC's before for eating too much?
No.
No, I almost got kicked out because a friend of mine was taking off my plate because he didn't want to get his own.
I think you told us that story before.
No, I don't think I did.
It sounds familiar.
And I'm sure it happens to a lot of people. Circle of friends. No, we were in summer band and we had lunch break about 11:30 to like 1, and so a group of us decided to go to the CC's, across town, halfway across town, and we're just sitting there, enjoying our lunch break, and one of my friends decided, no, I'm just gonna go ahead, steal off you, manager Cottle. It's like.
Well, duh.
Ass.
They're going to be watching anybody who doesn't buy anything like a hawk.
I know. Now that restaurant's a Mexican restaurant.
That's what they get for kicking you out.
Well, the CC's just moved down the street to a bigger location.
Hush. I want my narrative of vengeance to be complete.
But
I paid for mine.
it was like a junior in high school. Me and my friend Matt and a couple of his other friends, we went into the CC's, and it's like, okay, I think between the 4 of us, we went through, I think like 16 pizzas in like half an hour. And so after we got done, they told us we were all banned from coming in there at the same time. Because as soon as one would come out, one of us would go there, and we...
Yeah. When I was living in Tyler, I mean, hell, me and my friends would go, all 5 of us, and the manager was like, he would see us, and he'd be like, what pizzas do you guys want? No, he would say, what pizzas do you guys want? Because
Right.
we would clear out everything there if he didn't ask, because then he would make all the pizzas and he would deliver them to our table, because
Right.
otherwise nobody would have anything.
My senior year, we went to a CC's. We had a football game out in Stephenville, And of course, they basically reserved this CC's for the band, the cheerleaders, the drill team, everybody, so that way they could get them in, get them fed, and get them out, right? And back on the buses. That entire CC is still there, by the way. There was a line of nothing but Grand Prairie High School kids, and just going in, get them fed, get them out, get them back on the bus, and it was just insane. And
That's the things in life often are.
oh, and have you ever been with Gabe?
No, he's not my type. I'm not gay.
No. To see you dumbass.
No.
Oh my god.
Context clues,
Talk
right?
about a picky. Talking about picky.
Gabe is picky.
Oh, let's just put it this way. It's gotta be. Oh, you gotta have this pizza out there. And
He's the one who, he's the type of guy who will be like, see on the menu, homemade. It's not homemade. It's not a house. It's not a home.
Oh,
he's
That side game is now preemptively banned from the D&D group.
Well, it doesn't matter.
it
He's
don't matter. You don't play pen and paper at all.
Don't care. I am putting my foot down on this. I am striking while the iron's hot.
We tried to start doing it with our core group.
Whoa!
That's news to me.
We tried to start D&D with our core group, and we knew it wasn't going to happen because he doesn't do pen and paper games. I'm like, what? There's
The
nothing
closest he
wrong.
got was board games.
Yeah. Talisman.
Mm-hmm.
That's fun. So,
Yeah, sometimes unless you're spending 5 or 6 hours on.
Talisman, if you play it the right way.
we would play from noon to midnight some days.
But if you
I
play,
can't do that, man.
I'm just saying,
I have a hard time sitting through an hour and a half movie.
we'd play,
Yeah.
you know,
but if you played the right way,
Yeah.
instead of us going around in circles trying to chase and kill each other,
That's
why that's the only way you play.
well, there's a PvP element
Yeah.
in it.
It's got-
I've played it sometimes, but it's like worry about that by the time someone started trying to look their way into the
And
center.
then when we just had the primary game, it was one thing,
Yeah.
and then we got all the
You
expansions.
got all the expansions.
Yeah, I got all the expansions.
Then the kid tore them up.
Yeah.
Then I became then I bought it, and then bought all the expansions.
You became the holder of it because you didn't want.
Yeah, I'll tell you this: there's some expansions that you do not want because
No.
it ruins the game.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the ones that have the maps on the sides, you want all those, but all the ones.
That
Some-
just add cards.
Oh, it gets convoluted.
Yeah.
I mean, the ones that add to the board, they're fun if you got the table space.
Uh-huh.
But when you start adding everything together, it gets
Stupid.
stupid hard too. Because if your character dies and you start up a new one, there can be so much crap on the board that when you move 2 spaces,
You're dead.
there's a little 10 character there. You're like, oh fuck,
Yep.
and
Yeah.
you're dead. It's like, oh well.
Or if you land on that spot, you'll take a point of damage unless you have the water thing.
Yeah.
Water
Because
flask.
there's one expansion that if you that I got that allows you to change the terrain
Oh.
based on pull of cards, and it could be an ordinary terrain on a normal board, but someone could have made it the desert card, and all of a sudden
Terrain. I heard train, like choo-choo.
Mm.
terrain.
So, but yeah, and there's one, what was the werewolf one?
The werewolf one, oh,
That was useless.
Blood Moon, that is useless. The Grim Reaper one's fun though.
Because it's basic. It's pretty much,
He follows you around.
yeah.
And if he lands on you, then you gotta roll the dice based on his card.
And fight death.
And
And if you win, you win.
you win big too, sometimes. The other useless one was the Firelands one. Because you would, certain card would allow you put like a Fireland token on the board, and anyone who landed there lost a life instantly.
There we go. All right, that's all. That's everything.
And the other one that's fun is the Dragon expansion, because you actually have 3 high-level dragon bosses that could randomly attack you. But I mean, they give you great loot as a result.
And
But you can also, rank up pretty well with it.
but you have to be stupid lucky at times.
No.
Or you have to be a token Asian guy, and he's always
Is that actual character or just someone you
someone in
Someone
our
in our
group.
Okay.
Literally. I mean, he wins every time. It never fails. He's the one I told you about.
He plays
when we played Lords of Winterfell. Lords of Winterfell. Lords of Waterdeep, the board game. I mean, he came back from freaking 40 points down, or 80 points down from the lead, and wound up winning by cashing in 3 missions with 40 points each.
At literally the last moment.
Yeah.
Because he'd been holding on to
He'd
him.
been holding on to him, and then he got lucky by fulfilling all 3 requirements in one turn.
Yeah, I don't think he was lucky. I think he planned on it.
Yeah, he did. And it didn't help that he was one of the lord that he was playing was actually Xanathar. So of course he was immune from this negative mechanic
So you
That
know,
everybody else
that
did.
everybody would have been affected with. It's like, you motherfucker,
yep.
I hate you. And we never played since because of that. Yeah.
He's great in games. The problem is that he goes 150%.
Mm-hmm.
And what? And you step outside the rules, he's like trying to
No,
restart.
No.
He's just hardcore 150% all the time.
Let's put it this way: there's
Ooh, those look kind of warm.
a web game. What was like? It's some web game. It's like about 7 or 8 years old now, and he started playing it, and he played it every day for 2 years.
Yeah.
Because that's how you get ahead in the game.
Oh yeah.
And you had potions, you had elixirs, all this stuff that you know.
Was it actually the online D&D, the Storm?
No, it's just a flash-based game,
Yeah.
right?
And the
Even
thing is that
flash-based.
he never spent a lot of money. He would spend like $1 or $2 here and there, but he would actually save up points from killing big raid mobs and stuff and turn them in and get points equivalent to money that would get him stuff. So he took the long route.
Mhm.
Other people took the money route. He took the long route.
He farmed. He farmed.
And he was probably in the top 100 players. And
By the
that's
time the game shut down?
no, it's still going.
Yeah.
But he was top 100 because I mean that's impressive because he did not spend a lot of money.
Yeah, most people will.
They're
Some
some of these people are some of these people are paying like $100 a month, and it sounds like, oh, that's a lot. Not really for some of these people. Some of these people play multiple types of these games, and they spend
Yeah.
$100 on each one of these.
And
Good lord.
it's like,
Yeah, I wish I had that kind of spare money. Or time.
yeah,
Well, here's the thing. The game is based off of energy, so energy recycles at an X rate.
Mm-hmm.
So to do stuff, he knows he has to have 200 energy.
Right.
Well, he has 1,000 energy. So when he levels up, he has all this energy. But after he runs out, then he knows how long it takes for him to do something.
farm more
So
energy.
every 4 or 5 hours, he gets on and does something.
oh my
He would
God.
wake up in the middle of the night and do something.
I just can literally not comprehend that level of devotion to something.
No, me neither.
Like, not even eating, okay?
Oh, I can do that for you.
Online, the space game.
Oh.
Oh, you gotta wait for it to cool down.
Careful, by the way, it is very hot.
Hey, is it hot? I hear it's hot.
It's about as hot as I am.
Well, damn, I should have been able to eat these without any question.
I am glad someone took that shot.
I mean, these should be like freaking Chicago on Wednesday.
No, I'm guessing, or what? Is hell freezing over?
Hell, Michigan did freeze over, actually. It was like minus 40 in hell the other day.
So-
Minus 40, the only point where Celsius and Fahrenheit can truly agree. Too goddamn cold.
You know what the funny thing is?
What?
Moose riding moose riding?
No, I was looking online at Canadian Goose jackets.
Oh yeah.
That's like $1,100-$1,200
Yeah.
retail. On eBay, they were selling for like $15,000 to $2,000 because they're sold out.
Oh,
And these are Arctic gear
yeah.
for North Pole kind of stuff.
Some thugs decided to kill. Did they kill him or did they just shoot him to mug him?
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
They shot.
They got too intense over it.
Yeah, they shot these people wearing Canadian Goose coats in Chicago.
oh
And
my
robbed
god.
them.
And it's like, guess you can track them down.
Well, it's the whole. They literally robbed their coats.
And it's like, oh my god.
Thing
That is a stupid reason to go to prison. When they get caught.
Well, the thing is that what's funny is that most people buy their Canadian Goose jackets and stuff off of Amazon.
Right.
And you know what that means? They're fake. Because Amazon's not an authorized reseller. So people are spending $1,000 on fake
Fake
copies
copies,
from China.
Dumbasses.
I mean, it's humans, so that's kind of redundant.
Oh, goblins are better.
No, goblins are worse. Humans are like democracy, the worst system we have except for all the others. Winston Churchill, man.
No.
Did anybody
democracy,
watch Discovery or anything? Orville
No.
this week? Yeah.
I did see Gotham. That's still a badass show.
Oh shit, I missed Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
What? They went. No, they actually got into Task Force X on Gotham.
Really? Who are they having on there?
Right. Well, they introduced Bane.
Oh, Bane.
Yeah,
I heard Vane. I was like, I don't recognize that name.
Bane.
Yeah.
Yeah, they introduced him.
Does he have the venom yet, or
Not
is he
yet.
just strong guy?
He's actually. We did the character to be a war vet with Gordon. They were old war buddies in Iraq.
Okay, that's definitely a very different origin story.
But Bane is working for Amanda Waller.
Who do they have playing Amanda Waller?
She's just a mentioned character.
Mm.
Yeah. They ain't gonna show her. They just,
I still remember back when Suicide Squad was first being in development, the big rumor was they were going to have fucking Oprah play Amanda Waller.
That would have been awesome.
Yeah, probably never going to happen, but can you imagine what that would have been like? Did you go into Suicide Squad and you see all these middle-aged women there? It's like, wait, what? I don't understand.
You saw that Margot Robbie tweeted the picture of her in the new Harley costume, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't follow Twitter at all.
On Instagram or whatever.
Don't follow that either. I have Facebook and that barely that.
Yeah, but yeah, she put it out there.
She was on movie sites. It was all plastered.
Is that going to be the Birds of Prey thing?
Yep.
Is Josh Whedon still directing that, or?
What was it? The Birds of Prey and the Redemption of
Oh, God.
Harley Quinn. That's the title. Probably
It's
working
like-
time.
It's Harley Quinn and the
No, I thought it was the other way. I thought it was the Birds of Prey and
Birds of Prey. Some about the emancipation of
Yeah,
one Harley
emancipation,
Quinn.
yeah,
Yeah, the
yeah.
emancipation of one Harley Quinn.
Hmm.
Yeah, Joker's gonna be there. Come on.
I
just
just
be
hope-
better than Leto.
Yeah, I hope they
Who?
The new Joker.
Oh, Joaquin. Yeah.
the Joker.
Depends on where they're going, Joaquin's.
Yeah, 'cause
I think this just gonna be a separate universe. From
Yeah, it's
that.
a one-off. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. And same thing with the Batman. Since Affleck decided he don't want to do it anymore.
mhm.
You know what they really need to do?
No. I read an article. He'll do it present time
Oh.
because the new Batman movies can be a prequel,
Right.
and it makes sense to have somebody younger.
Yeah. I don't
So
know.
anything contemporary, he'll show up, like the next Wonder Woman and stuff. if she reminisces and stuff. Not the second one, the third one that's coming out.
Right. Or if they get, or maybe Birds of Prey or something like that. So it'll be a true
You know, you
follow sequel to Suicide Squad.
okay, you know what they really need to do? Just bite the bullet. Batman Beyond with Michael Keaton as Bruce Wayne.
That's been a rumor.
Oh, yeah. That's been a rumor for fucking ever, man.
Well, you know,
But they
Batman
need to.
Beyond takes place during this year, right?
No, this is the year Bruce Wayne would retire.
Yeah, that's what I meant,
This
yeah.
is Batman Beyond technically starts.
Yeah. When he decides he's had enough after he got his ass beat too many times as an old man.
I think he's like late middle age actually at that point. I don't know. It's been a while since
I think he was
No,
in
no.
the 60s.
Well, it depends. It depends which time period he started on. 'Cause-
Right, because remember they have them sometimes start earlier and later.
Yeah. But when they originally did the Batman Beyond, he was in his 60s when Terry McGinnis took up the suit.
No, he was way older.
He was way older.
Yeah,
Yeah, he had cybernetic implants in order to be able to do some of it. Yeah, he had cybernetic augments.
Okay, so it had to be the 70s, and it's just
More.
Mid-70s.
and so he hung the cape for like 15 years. And
Right. He had been mid-70s at the absolute.
Oh, you know what kind of ruined me when I got older? Is like I realized that's for like Ace the 4th or 5th when they have Ace the Bat Dog in there. It's like, oh God,
Yeah.
why, Bruce? Why would you do that to yourself?
Or
The clone.
the one thing that floored me was the Return of the Joker movie.
Oh, dude, that was amazing.
That was, and Mark Hamill doing the voice of Joker on that one.
It was, you have no idea how freaked out I was when I found out that Mark Hamill was the voice of the Joker. That was like,
When you first found out.
yeah, like what the shit?
Well, I mean, when the animated series came out, it was my freshman year of high school, and of course I watched that devotedly. And to see Mark Hamill's name in the credits, I'm
Well,
like, wait, that's
You know why he got into voice acting, right? Because remember Return of the Jedi? Right before the movie, he was in that.
that was before Empire. He did.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Again,
But he did. But he did a lot of
of.
voice work because he was scared that nobody
Yeah.
would want to see him.
I was watching the Justice League the animated series when I was in elementary school, like 1st and 2nd grade. Yeah.
Because that came out
And I-
before I got laid off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but,
I was
but Justice League Unit,
I said
they
Just-
actually did that fairly
Yeah.
well.
I saw Justice League before I saw Star
Does
Wars.
your job have a 401k?
What?
Does your job have a 401k?
Mm-hmm.
You know what you should do? Since
What?
you're living on this amount already, take whatever the bonus that you get. I mean, the increase in pay, and put it into your 401k.
Right.
Because then you're doing fine right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've already been putting 10% of my paycheck anyway in my
Oh, well.
401k. And so the percentage will just go up, and so it'll be.
No, I don't
Are
even
you
know.
eating
if
that
I'm
pineapple,
gonna-
man?
No, I don't like pineapple nuts.
Dibs.
You can have it
I
after I'm
don't,
done.
I don't even know if I'm getting a raise this year. And it's not due to
Oh, shit, I
performance.
still have my glasses
it's
on.
due to marketing. It's because of.
You wear something so long
Are you
you
hitting
forget about
max?
it.
I don't think so yet, but I'll be at ratio for max. They'll ratio me for max though, whatever I get,
There we go.
which sucks.
Yeah, because I got to set the timer on.
And they do our bonuses based on the market that we're in. So DFW obviously will get a bigger bonus. Our tech in Tyler last year,
Oh, dude, that sucks.
he got a 1%, and he'd been with the company for 19 years last year.
Pay raise or bonus?
Pay raise.
Oh.
1%.
That's just
Hey,
insane.
And he was like hitting all his marks on the review, and he got 1.5%
That is insulting.
because
Well, tells you how much cost of living is out there.
yeah, look at the cost of living out there and the competition in the field. There's not that many banks out there.
So even just
And yeah,
1%,
and
it's like you might as well not have fucking bothered. You know?
Because they do it based on the zip code.
Dude, we have a friend Joey out there.
His zip code is like there's like maybe 500 people in the city in his town where he lives, out in White House.
Yeah, our friend Joey, he's disabled, and he lives on like $1,500-$1,600 a month.
It's more than me.
And he still buys shit. I mean, he pays all his bills.
Oh, a month. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
He still buys all he pays all the bills and everything. and he still has like about $800, $900 left over. As I said,
And like what his house is paid off.
yeah, his house.
Well, he lives with his dad.
Yeah, but that's paid off too.
And that's been paid off for years.
Yeah.
His dad retired from Bell, and shit, he banked because
When he was a truck driver, Jesus, he banked.
no, his dad was.
Oh,
his dad was a
When
helicopter.
Joey was a
mechanic.
truck driver, though,
Ah.
And his dad worked on the Bell assembly line on the helicopters.
remember when Joey took us to the bar because
Fuck yeah.
dude, he would drop $2,000 or $3,000.
in one night.
Yeah,
And he knew like 3 or 4 of the
Does
girls.
Joey need a new friend?
He can't go anymore. He's
he has scoliosis. He always thought he had a bad back because of all the hard work he did.
Okay, does he need a new friend to have fun for him?
live vicariously.
Actually, he already had a roommate.
Yeah, who's what?
Had, but not has right now. So yeah, okay, so-
That's why he can afford stuff now.
Or alternatively, does he want me to make him some cool shit?
Plus,
Because
he's got child support.
Yeah, which that the $1,600 he gets, that's pretty impressive after the child support and stuff. So.
Right, because yeah, still.
oh, hey, that's cool.
Yes, so that means what he's is told is really one night they get before like taxes or anything before child support. That's none is like what like 23, 2400.
Somewhere around there.
It's like going damn. Yeah, 'cause that's more than I.
Yeah, again, it says,
But
if your friend needs
But it's Social Security too, so
Yeah.
they put into it for years.
But the thing is also is that East Texas, man, it's like you're paying what $900 a month.
Rent? Yeah.
Yeah, Joe was telling me, you can rent a house for like $700
Oh,
or
I
less
know.
over
I
there.
know.
My location would be like,
I was saying it's like buy a house out there and then just rent out and then just.
well, if I got that shit $15 worth of lumber, so I might be able to make some inroads on just making stuff and selling that. So maybe.
I mean, the cost of living out there is so fucking cheap.
Yeah.
But you have to drive like an hour to get for like a job or
Find another
something.
job out there, but yeah.
Yeah, like Tyler, I mean, it's a little bit better now that they have the second loop out there, but man, it was like getting anywhere with back roads and
Took a while. We
small
finally
highways.
got through everything.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, last batch is in the oven, and then you put the cookies in.
And then maybe you can play a little bit.
I used to live out in Van, Texas, which was 30 to 40 minutes away.
It's part of the Metroplex still.
But
Barely.
but man, nowadays it's like it's still far away, but it's a lot easier to get to Tyler.
man. You got just a little too fast there.
Yeah.
and try to make sure he doesn't give himself 30
That's what she said. Oh, too excited.
And I remember going down Highway 110, it's a back road highway, going 100 miles an hour. Because when you live there 20, 30 years, you know exactly where the cops are going to be. And they're not going to be on 110 past where it crosses over 20, because after that, it's like no town worth speaking of. So you're driving 120, the only time you slow down is because the curve has a town, and it's just like you blink and you pass it.
Yeah, that's how all the small towns are. Just even when you go out towards Stephenville, there's a couple out there that if you blink, you miss it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
And then the lake area, that's crazy because it's like a maze. It's literally a maze because if, like Joey gets a package, the street starts here, disappears, reappears here, disappears, reappears here.
In his trailer park.
Yeah.
Oh my.
The UPS guy knows where to go now, but the new guys, if it's a brand new,
Maybe you have to train him.
yeah.
Oh my god. That is just hilarious.
That seems like it might be a good setup for a horror movie somehow.
There are parts of East Texas that look like Last House on the Left.
Oh, I know. Remember, me and my family for vacation, we didn't fly, we drove everywhere. So I've got east, north, west, south Texas. I remember once we had to drive directly through the Panhandle and then go down the Oklahoma Panhandle. That was some desolation shit.
Yeah, it is.
It's like, where's people?
Well, again, it's one,
Where's the road sometimes?
Amarillo is one of those areas where if you lose your dog, you'll still see him 12 days later as it keeps going. It's that flat out there. You can still see them.
Yeah.
There are some areas that are fairly deep down. Some is an area that's up near Canyon Road where my sister lives right now. And I mean, the fact that you have deer that really will come up to and eat deer corn out of your hand, and it's.
I mean, I knew a girl that lives in Austin, and went to go see her one time, and we're going down towards. We're going down by the Colorado River. There's like this neighborhood that we're going through to get to this park. And it's actually one of the upscale neighborhoods there in Austin.
The most deserted place I have ever been
You know,
was when I was going to Carlsbad Caverns.
You know,
And instead of taking the highway, like going this way and up, we took a diagonal route. It was just a local Texas highway going to a New Mexico highway. Man, I didn't see anybody there for 2 or 3 hours. Back when I was like in college.
when I went to
But it was like 2 or 3 hours. No cars, no people, no buildings, no gas stations, nothing other than the
when
road.
me and another one of our friends went to Colorado, we went up.
These sucked to run out of gas.
We went up,
Yeah.
we went up
I made sure I
Santa
had that.
Fe, and then we took back roads up through up into Denver. We didn't take the main interstate, and there were areas where it's like, coming through New Mexico, you're like, there's nothing here for miles. I am glad I filled up in Santa Fe. I mean, we passed this one, you saw signs for it on the county, on the state roads that said something about a day spa or whatever, and it was an adults only, couples only. I'm like, I'm gonna bookmark that for later. when I get a steady relationship again, I'm booking that one for later.
Saving that URL.
It's in the middle of the New Mexico desert.
Yeah, that means they got good drugs.
Oh yeah, probably. And there's one car, and it was probably like a Prius or something. We saw go in there. I'm like, oh yeah. I pretty much probably don't want to go in there now, knowing the type of crowd. Hippies.
Those hippie chicks are freaky, man. That's all I'm saying.
I know. Like I said, I know. But you also don't want to keep them around. They're
What
crazy.
about that show?
What?
I'm looking through the anime website, and there's a show I forgot to finally got the dub release. I was like, oh hey, sweet! I should probably watch
What
that.
show?
It's the Sword Art Online alternative, where they're the one all about the gun ones, but it's not starring any of the main characters.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't really like the premise of it.
Never got into anime.
Yeah, you can use it.
Oh god, no! I was playing with some kid last night, and he refused.
Really? That's on camera and on microphone.
Damn.
Wow, dude.
True love knows no boundaries.
Police department.
True love knows no boundaries. That's right. I go into it, son.
Oh, by the way, your iPhone will work on T-Mobile.
Woo! And
Wow.
And so he can keep his number, and right?
Did you hear that? Arlington Police Department.
No, let's go with CIA and or FBI, whichever one wants it. Maybe NSA even. Come at me, bro.
Wow.
Can you imagine the clicks we'd get if we got caught on stream, like the feds just bursting into the place?
Nobody.
21 armored.
Actually, you would get nobody because first you have to have somebody watching the stream to even tell
Like
you.
Lindsay.
By the time it happens, it's
Well,
already too late.
we didn't post it to the YouTube channel. Yeah, there you go.
Wow.
Get on the secondary market.
The whole conversation is.
Anyway, yes, I was playing an in-person game with a kid there, and
Whoa! In person now.
anyway, he said, "I don't want to watch anime because I don't want to be a weeaboo." And I just turned to him and said,
What the hell is a weeboo?
"You know those guys who go, anime is amazing. Everything has to be anime. Have you seen this one anime?"
Okay, now I know.
Yeah.
Also Japanophile. Yeah, the really obnoxious kind though. But anyway though, and
Take it to the
yeah, it's like,
extreme.
dude, you're playing Dungeons and Dragons as a min-maxed character here. where you're trying to fight an evil. You are basically American weeaboo. Just embrace the international thing. It's international world now, bro.
Min-max? He min-maxed? You let him?
He min-maxed. I wasn't the DM. I was just a player.
Oh, okay.
And he min-maxed a bard somehow.
So charisma, intelligence, no.
Combat min-maxed a
Yeah.
bard.
What?
How the
It's a weird little mix. Like, it's all
What are
based
you
on
gonna do, beat him with a lute?
He inspires himself. Then he took a feat that is, I think it was one of the weapon mastery feats that lets him use like a polearm. So he just used his dex bonus. And since this is a bard, he's got a kick-ass dex bonus.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I rolled up one.
Yeah. It's a weird little mix, and you know what? It works for him. I kind of like it.
What type of race? What type of character?
Probably human.
I don't remember. I think it was like half elf or human. Yeah, I don't remember.
Because humans
Whoa.
get the crossboard bonus.
Yeah. Oh, I rolled up an elf bard, a high elf bard actually, and made him a fucking narcissist.
Aren't all bards already narcissists? Let's be honest here.
Oh, this one I rolled up as a straight up diva.
I mean,
So you made a character based on yourself?
Yeah, pretty much.
we got like 45 seconds left.
Except, yeah,
left
15. Except this character is literally pansexual.
He fucks pans?
Actually,
What about the pots?
that's it.
What about the pots, man?
Goat.
Feel.
Goat characters, you know, come on, you know. And is a goat. He is a goat demon.
It was kind of funny though because
at least he wasn't like something like a part turkey creature or something, because then he's literally gonna do anything.
Even the phrase min-max is incorrect because
Yeah.
very few people minimize their stats.
Right.
They averagize, so
Yeah,
it's,
should
it's
be
a max average.
yeah.
Because nobody wants to go below 9 or 10 because that's penalties.
Well, see, I remember when I played that one's yours.
Yeah.
I remember when I played Old Republic.
everything's all very hot. Remember.
Everyone would talk about, oh, you know, you need to min-max your stats. No, I don't.
Alright, let's get that first thing in there. Let's change that to 375.
I mean, it's one thing when
350s, we're not doing them.
it's one thing when you're in a raid.
Yeah.
You got peppers over there still or no?
I do, but everybody wants my pineapple
I don't
pepper.
want your pineapple. God, dude.
Yeah,
Fucking massive.
Okay, hold on. Let me.
And remember, there's still more.
More cookie
I'm
mix.
just going to.
I can just eat cookie mix raw, man. You know that, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, you gotta do it now. You gotta, yeah.
Yeah.
You can't. It can't sit
Well,
there more than
also-
8 hours.
What-
No. What you do is
What's
that
the-
artificial
What?
What's
artificial
the-
eggs. That can sit for a couple
350?
days in the fridge.
What's that supposed to be at? 350?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got to. He moved it down.
Yeah, and it's at
You
the
turned
broil.
you turned off the broiler, right?
Yeah, so it's currently at like 500, so that's also part of why I'm leaving the door open.
Yeah, you gotta let it. You gotta let the heat get out.
Yeah, this should allow it to cook a little better. It might spread out a bit.
Yeah, I already said they were.
But hey,
This way they'll
that's okay. Don't say
What would you
Hey,
chop
if it spreads out, we'll just have a
chocolate
cookie sheet.
chips and what else?
Just chocolate chips. I kind of forgot to tell them I had little mint chips, and I don't think they'd go well with this.
No,
Yeah.
they just it'd just be a cookie sheet. Just take a
Yeah.
just take a pizza roll cutter to cut it.
It is dark chocolate and
No, they do have a piece of
milk
chocolate cutter in there.
Dark chocolate and semi-sweet chocolate are the two kinds we got.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna turn out nice, I think.
Alright. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
you
yeah,
guys at least have had my cookies before.
And because of how big they are, probably set for like 13 or 14 minutes.
Let's start at 10 and see where we're at.
Yeah.
You know, even though we didn't actually play any games, I think we're still having a good time here. You know, shooting shit, eating food.
Well, we still have a couple hours, so
I mean,
Um,
we have
it's 8:39.
2.5 or so.
Yeah. And anyway, if we do anything, it's not going to be like a huge dungeon or anything.
No.
I don't want to track my pregnancy. Go away.
But definitely know last week. The
So-
initial
so-
opening the door of,
Hopefully you like the
and a couple volleys of
Like the what?
like
The
arrows
phone.
coming out,
Oh, yeah,
and it's
okay.
like that
Because
was like going, how the hell are they that freaking
the
prepared?
podcast, so it, it'll catch you by.
In like a week or two, I'm gonna place the order for that Nexus 5 finally.
Oh, okay,
That
cool.
what?
Sell the damn phone then, dude.
Yeah. That's what the profits will do, man.
I don't need it.
I'll keep the profits then.
If I wanted to, there is 15 other iPhones at work. I know they're in the cabinet and just sitting there doing nothing.
Oh,
And you're
so-
pretty sure work's not gonna miss them?
So it's a stolen phone. Gotcha.
No. They gave it to me because they're like, we're not going to keep them,
Yeah.
so keep it.
Yeah, my company's the same way.
Because instead of giving us phones and spending all that money, they just give us $50 for using our phones.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay. I'll use my phone anyway, so 50 times 26, that thank you for the extra,
Our
$1,000.
company's getting rid of all the company phones, and if you have one and you leave or whatever, they're just gonna be like, all right, whatever.
I still remember seeing my dad get his with his company BlackBerry for the first time get on the internet on his phone.
BlackBerry, God.
Oh, dude, I remember
Blackberries.
my first phone that had
This
real
is when
internet.
the BlackBerry first came out, man.
Mm-hmm.
This is like Palm Pilot. Remember the Palm
Yeah.
Pilot?
I remember the Newton.
Oh god, I vaguely remember that.
Yeah. My first phone that had internet was one of those little sliders with a keyboard.
Oh God, yeah.
And I was like in love because it was like, oh my god, it's like, it takes me 5 minutes to download a page, but I have CNN. I can see the news. I don't have to get on my
I
computer.
miss physical keyboards on phones.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I like the tactile thing.
Right. Yeah.
Of course, when some people were still tap out like 50 words a minute or something, it's like going, what?
Oh yeah, dude.
How are your thumbs not broken?
Yeah, because it was like, do, but everybody else was like, back, just trying to get an I or F, you know.
Like on my old keyboard, I was actually
we're
I got
so
so used to that
small.
keyboard.
No,
I would
because they were 3
literally
in 1.
Just type blindfolded.
Oh yeah, have the.
Okay, not blindfolded.
It's a
without-
normal,
without-
it's a normal phone pad with the numbers. So technically it's 4 in 1. So it's a number plus the 3 letters. So
Right. And or special character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that was a pain in the ass.
Alright. Alright. Want me to get the table out, or just want to do it all theater in the mind?
Oh, they only been supposed to do theater in line.
Yeah.
We'll just choose.
Take this off so we can roll.
And then.
Oh, here, give me a second.
I still need to update the Rachel Lee's character. So, but I'm not sure because I said could have been so busy this past week. Otherwise, I would have like one time I was at home. Otherwise, I would have asked him for the sheet and was gone on to your beta type of and all stuff. But it's like, what for Rachel? What do you actually get for the level up?
What?
Can you grab that? In addition to that reminder, that's a print out of the thing, so you can just look up the rate your level on that. Okay. It's not a high quality printout, so I mean, bear with us on that. But. I think you did a few favorite endings that.
Maybe.
Goblin.
I mean, it would fit.
But that way you can. And
Well, this is actual. This is an alt universe, so Brian can do whatever the fuck he wants. Actual Madame Flies is static for about like humanoids, like crowds of humanoids is what she's actually static for. Yep, there is my soda. Like I didn't end up using any of her actual abilities that would do that, but if she wanted to, she probably could have wiped out the entire invading force herself. It's that one thing where she shoots 2 guys at once. Oh no! Better, I'm also running this game like I said online,
Right.
and the characters in the game last night had their first run with Madame Fleiss. And okay, first of all, they tried pickpocketing her, and then she got a natural 1 on the perception, so she didn't see them get the key. But then they natural 1 on the stealth check to try checking the door. Oh, and then it's And they managed to before the rogue and Luke could try lock picking the door, which would have killed him. Yeah, remember that? Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, I know.
What?
Oh yeah.
So if you
An NPC
don't roll right on a lockpick attempt,
On that, no. Even if you do roll right, it's magically rewarded. You have to have some sort of magical lockpick for a key specifically for the door.
oh shit.
They got caught. Then they tried stepping to Madame Fleiss and all the rest of the girls there.
Yeah.
No, their bard their bard had done some really good charisma rolls earlier in the night. Their bard was also a pixie, and so was about a foot tall, and somehow managed to drink 5 shots of dwarven stone piss.
That's some,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, like, she got like really high constitution saves on that. Like every single, even with the imposed disadvantage in
She
checks.
can't be too because she ain't gonna get drunk.
Pineapple.
Yes. Oh, it's pineapple. So I had it roll like so. She had like a picture up on the wall with like other people. Yeah. For comparison, the bottle was bigger than her. Yeah. But
Actually, okay, Ranger gets proficiency bonus. The second level, still says +2, but it's fighting style and spellcasting.
I'm level 2.
Okay, so let's see.
Spellcasting.
wait, John, Mike, you want the bell peppers?
Nah, you can have them good. I was going to have them that last one since I had no vegetables on it other than onions. But it's too late. Holy cow, those are rising.
Zach, I think
No,
No, they're good.
They're good.
They're about. That's about how far they're going to spread out.
Yeah, it's just, wow. Yeah, you put a lot of dough in there.
And remember, we have enough to do like another batch that same size.
Believe it or not, that's not actually the biggest version I made. Like aside from the cookie cakes, you know, I made ones that are this big round.
Okay.
I'm getting fat.
Getting?
Yeah, I know. Trust me.
I tried holding it in, man. I tried. I tried.
Trust me. Yeah.
Roll for doing the. Okay, so adding 6. So you have a pencil.
I think I might have one in the box. Oh, use his, yeah.
Okay, so now maximum hit point up to 18 from 12. So
Yeah, I was glad I got a hit point raise on that. After what happened to me last week.
Hey, didn't I almost die 3 times?
Yeah.
Okay, let's
That's
see.
that's why the paladin is pretty much a tank. Yeah, he's supposed to take the hits, or she.
Okay, Ranger, so I can choose fighting style archery, so I get another +2 bonus to attack. So I mean, even when we do a sharpshooter, I still get +2.
He's
There
not
you go, man.
No.
Because you were one in our drive. They're small, but
Yeah, I would still need the connector to be able to.
They're SATA, dude.
yeah, they're SATA connectors. Just go buy them.
Yeah.
And
Rise in 10 minutes from here, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're only 64 gig.
don't have to rate them together.
Yeah, you
Make
can.
128. Woo! Right back.
Or redundant 64 gig.
There we
That's how
go.
it should be.
All the food. Alright, and after I finish my other game tonight, I'm going to spend like the next hour and a half cleaning up in here. So,
Yeah, check them, see if they're.
oh no, they're not done. I'm using
No.
much more
Yeah.
time after.
Oh god, yeah, they're far from done.
Yeah, probably
Another-
5 minutes. Tops, maybe.
How long did you put them in this last go round?
That was a 10-minute there,
Maybe do another 10.
yeah.
5 at a time.
Yeah, you don't do everything you do.
Yeah, I know.
Increment.
I know.
Yeah.
That's how I cook too. That's how I do my cooking.
Let's see.
Yeah, I get 2 first level spells.
I'm still sad you wouldn't let me use some form of giant bird.
Somewhat.
Like, I even found a picture of a goblin on a giant bird.
Well, that would have been a giveaway.
I told you I was a halfling, man. I'm in full armor. Like, it's not actually plate armor. It just kind of looks like plate armor.
Right.
I don't have a pencil in there. I'll be right back with a pencil.
Let me see this for a minute.
You're looking at it. What do you say?
May I see it? for
You're
a
looking
minute?
at it. May I hold it?
I don't want to hold it. I would like to read through it.
Well, there you go.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I definitely know if later on down the line, if I would end up being DM or anything, no, we try and actually do Star Wars.
Which one?
No, because the Knights of the Republic actually has a D20 rule system.
Yeah, I know that, but which?
No,
Knights of the Old Republic?
Yeah,
Which
but
would
they
be
don't.
kind of cool because
Yeah.
it lets you do pretty much anything you
I
want.
know.
yeah. It would be after the Reverend, be sometime in the space of like say